It's up now.
It's been up. You can't.
No, it hasn't.
Well, then I'll fix it. But
all right, there you go.
Line 19.
Line 19. Line 19. 19.
Right.
Governor, listen, thank you for calling in again. It's a big day for you, and people are obviously curious about what you're up to.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on winning today, and I'd like to thank all of my constituents, the rich people, the mentally retarded, and the easily brainwashed. Right. I owe you all a great debt.
Right. Well,
that's your constituency?
Governor, I know that today you'll be running around. This is probably the most exciting day of the campaign. We're actually getting, enough with the polls.
We're getting a result.
We're going to get a result, and you say you will absolutely win.
Absolutely.
Right.
I know I'm going to win, but still the anticipation is killing me, Howard. I haven't been this excited about a vote since the finals of America's Got Talent.
Wow.
Well, thank you for saying that.
How much does this cost, Howard, I wonder? I mean, he's put a lot of his own money into this, hasn't he?
Well, you put up a lot of money. I'm sure you know that this is very expensive. But you tell us why, again, it's important to vote for you?
Well, imagine what happens if I don't win. Obama intends to outsource all American jobs to China. Even you, Howard. They've got a 6'5" Chinaman lined up that does fart jokes on Beijing radio ready to take over.
So you're concerned mostly about the Chinese. And if you get in an office, it's a funny
What'll happen to China?
It's a funny thing about you, Governor. I know you're always screaming about getting tough on the Chinese, and you've been saying you're going to get tough with the Russians. And yet I read in the paper over the weekend that your own son is over in Russia sucking up to them, trying to get money from them in business. And that shocked me because you're the guy who's going to get tough with Russia, but meanwhile, one of your sons is over there doing business with them.
Well, I still, it doesn't matter. We need to get Obama out of office. But I do feel bad for.
Forget what he's doing.
Will you spank your son for doing that?
He's doing something a little. But we're not ready to talk about that yet.
Okay.
But we're getting the Obamas out. You know who I feel bad for? Sasha and Malia. They're the cutest little socialists I've ever seen.
Right.
I will personally be getting both of them a Kwanzaa present and tell them it's from their black Santa.
Well,
oh, my goodness. I noticed.
And by the way, as a noble gesture, I've made arrangements to buy the Obama family a hut back in Kenya.
Thank you.
Well, you're very
I'm sure
confident.
They appreciate
You're
that.
very, very confident.
Generous to a fault.
Yes, Governor.
Well, you know what? I noticed something. All of his, I don't know what the fourth son's name is, but all of them have like one syllable. Josh, Matt, Tag.
Yes.
What is going on?
There's also Trunkworth, too. That's 2 syllables.
Trunkworth. That is 2 syllables. You're right. The president only makes about $400,000 a year. Why did you spend so much money to get elected and make so little money?
Well, it's all about getting votes, Howard. And I'd like to firstly thank Wendy the retard for her vote.
Right.
She went in the booth, dropped her pants, took a shit, then pulled the Romney lever thinking she was flushing at a porta potty. Well, thank you, my dear.
You're absolutely right. She was for you.
She's a Romney girl.
She is a Romney girl. Who else is for Romney? Debbie the Pet Lady is for you.
Well, Meatloaf is for me. Did you see Meatloaf perform at my recent campaign rally?
I did.
Yes.
What a train wreck. He can't sing anymore, so I was stuck with an angry, screaming old man on stage.
Well,
He's become the perfect host for Ronnie's block party.
Well, Governor, do you want to say anything? I mean, the election is happening right now. People are actually at the polls
They're
voting.
voting now. Yeah.
So I don't mind giving you an opportunity because you did call in to influence. Go ahead, make a speech.
Well, first of all, let's start with this. Benghazi. Benghazi. A lot of people forget the H. It's knowing extra little things like that'll make me a great president.
All right. And have you
there's that. And I'd also like to make a deal with your gay listeners out there.
Go ahead.
I don't believe in gay marriage or gay people having children, but if you'll vote for me, I promise that while I'm being sworn in at the inauguration, I will give Barney Frank a hand job. Scout's honor.
Wow. All right.
Howard, wait, you're not a homosexual, are you? Because I won't talk to you if you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not a homosexual.
Okay, well, just checking. I got to clear these.
But I support gay rights. This is where I get crazy from you. I don't even know why you care about stuff like that.
Well, I've got to play to the base. You know how it works.
I know. So once you get in office, you know.
I've got my own
But we really don't know what you'll do once you're president.
Do you want to make a statement about what you'll do when you're president to help people like Robin, who's still undecided?
I'm not undecided. I just don't know what he'll do.
Go ahead.
It's all about promises. Let me let you in on a secret of how I win voters.
Good.
It's an exclusive for the Howard Stern Show.
Good.
I tend to use an excited voice when I'm talking about random shit, so I can convince gullible people that I'm authentic. It really works.
Right.
Let me give you an example. My goal will be to create jobs. See how I hit the word jobs?
That was good.
I'm sincere. It's fucking brilliant.
Well, Governor...
Here's another one I say. I will not apologize for America. Now, nobody knows what the fuck that means, but it sounds important, and that's what matters.
Well, you're doing it, and you're getting it done. And I want
You know it.
Well, he's doing it on our airwaves.
By the way, I know your wife Ann has multiple sclerosis?
Yes, she does. And the press doesn't give me any credit for not dumping her ass when I found that out.
Right.
Do you think most men in my position would put up with that bullshit?
No.
I think women would like me more if they were made aware of that. I appreciate you.
Well, I'm glad you made us aware of that. It's true you didn't dump your wife, even though she got MS. You could have had any woman you wanted, right?
Absolutely. I'm rich as shit.
Right. All right. Well, listen, Governor Romney, again, I appreciate you calling in on the busiest day of your life. Personally, I told you who I'm voting for. It's not you. But
well, I understand that, but I'm a big fan of yours too. I just want to know when you're going to have Mr. George Takei back on your program.
Oh, soon.
I just love him. He's great. That strong, commanding voice. It's hard to believe that he sucks cock.
Yeah, I guess that took you by surprise, didn't it?
I would never believe it in a million years.
Right.
Sulu, get out of here.
Right. Well, Governor, thank you so much.
Thank you, Howard.
Wait, Sour Shoes wants to say something, Governor. What?
Governor Romney, this one's for you.
Up.
Mr. Romney!
It'd be good if you actually had something to sing, if you're going to interrupt.
What went wrong in your head?
All right. Thank you, Governor.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, Howard.
All right. There he is, the former governor of Massachusetts.
And hopefully for him, he thinks he'll be the next president of the United States.
That's right.
You better believe it.
What's that slogan, that new one you have, Governor? The one about once you go black? What is that?
Oh, yeah. Once you go black, you never go back. To the White House, that is.
I heard that. Yeah.
I love that one.
All right. Thank you, Governor.
Take care.
Right. Bye. That's Governor Romney.